Late night host Stephen Colbert sometimes criticizes President Trump or members of the administration, and now he's criticizing this network. Colbert claimed again last night that CBS told him to drop an interview with the Democratic U.S. Senate candidate from Texas. CBS claims that is not the case. The interview has been posted online. Elaine Keano has more on this argument and what is behind it.
There's another big story today that I never got to over in my monologue, and it's me.
For a second night in a row, late-night host Stephen Colbert criticized CBS after he said the network made him pull his interview with Democratic Texas State Representative James Talarico on Monday, in fear that it would violate the Federal Communications Commission's equal time rule.
We were told in no uncertain terms by our network's lawyers, who called us directly, that we could not have him on the broadcast. Then,
the equal time rule requires broadcast stations to give equal airtime to candidates running for the same political office. Late night and daytime talk shows have been traditionally exempt. But in January, the FCC said it is revisiting that rule, writing in a memo, quote, "A program that is motivated by partisan purposes, for example, would not be entitled to an exemption under long-standing FCC precedent."
Let's just call this what it is. Donald Trump's administration wants to silence anyone who says anything bad about Trump on TV, because all Trump does is watch TV.
CBS said Tuesday The Late Show was not prohibited by CBS from broadcasting the interview with Representative James Talarico. The show was provided legal guidance that the broadcast could trigger the FCC equal time rule for two other candidates.
Every word of my script last night was approved by CBS's lawyers. I got called backstage to get more notes from these lawyers, something that had never, ever happened before. And they told us the language they wanted me to use to describe that equal time exception.
Monday was the first known time a late-night talk show changed its programming since the FCC issued its new guidance. Ana Gomez, the only Democratic-appointed FCC commissioner, worries that decision could enable censorship.
That we are in a very precarious moment for our First Amendment, and the FCC needs to stay out of content regulation because our First Amendment prohibits it.
But Trump-appointed FCC Chairman Brendan CARR has stood by the new guidance.
Congress was clear that the FCC has a role with respect to bona fide news. They were worried that TV programmers would, broadly take advantage of trying to claim they were bona fide news when they weren't.
For CBS Mornings, I'm Elaine Quijano.